Hey, good morning. God bless you. Derek Iverson Sr. coming back at you with another episode of Real Talk Amongst Men, Real Talk Amongst Mankind. God bless you guys this morning. I pray each and every one of you guys are having a blessed day, blessed morning so far. Hey, I just wanted to come and share a thought I had this morning. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. The word says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. When you think about that for a moment, and I just want to come real quickly using the subject of trusting God, trusting the Lord. You know, things happen when we get out and up under the protection of God. And we get out and up under the protection of God when we start leaning to our own understanding. When we don't let patience have a perfect work in us, we get to getting impatient, and then we step out the will of God. We step out and up under the covering of God. And then we start trying to do things on our own. And then when we try to do things on our own and we get ourselves in a situation, then that's when we call on God. Then that's when we cry out to him. But let's do what the word said. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. We can't trust him half-heartedly. See, God sits high, but yet he looks low, but he looks at the hearts of men. My question to us today is, if God is looking at your heart, what will he see? Do we only trust God when we have our hands out and he put in our hands what we ask for? Or do we trust God when we can't trace it? See, that's what the definition of faith is. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not yet seen. So when we can't trace God, when God ain't responding back to us, do we drop everything that we got in our hands and we start leaning to our own understanding? Or do we do what God last told us to do? I was told that if you're praying to God and you're not hearing him, he's not speaking back, do what he last told you to do. Because oftentimes the last thing he told us to do is pray and seek his face. So if you don't hear him in the time frame that you think you need to hear from him, will you abandon the mission? Will you abandon the plan that he gave you for your life and start leaning to your own understanding? Will you go out and start trying to do things on your own and make things happen for yourself? Because if you're doing that, then that's not trusting in the Lord with all your heart. That means you now begin to lean to your own understanding. And guess what? I don't know about you, but sometimes when I lean to my own understanding, I get myself in trouble. I dig a deeper hole than I was already in by trying to dig myself out. And God said, I got you. All you got to do is be patient. Oftentimes we miss the lesson that God is trying to teach us in the situation that we get ourselves in. So I just wanted to encourage someone this morning to trust in the Lord. Give God your whole heart. Don't give him something and then try to take it back. If you're going to be faithful to him, be all the way faithful to him. God ain't left you. He hear you. God knows exactly when to pull us out of what we put ourselves in. See, because I want to give you an analogy. In order for film to be developed, you got to take that film off in a dark room. And in that dark room, there's a whole bunch of solutions that they put the film in. And you put the film in, and the film got to sit in that solution. And if the film sit there long enough, you'll start to see the evidence of the picture that you took and the photograph that you taken. And then once you take it out of that solution, you still got to leave it in that dark room, and you got to hang it up in order for it to dry. So you might be in a dark room right now, and the solution you in is called life. And life don't feel real good to you right now. But God said, if you keep holding on, if you stay in that solution, See, Jesus Christ is the picture. He's the image of what we're trying to become. And if Jesus had to go through some things in life, what makes us think that we're exempt? What makes us think that we're not going to go through something in life? So I want to encourage someone to hold on. Guess what? We ain't all got it together. Some of us look like we got it all together, but there's hell going on around us. And for some of us, there's hell going on the inside of us. And we walking around like we got it all together. Don't walk around like you got it all together. Christians don't have it all together. We got to scratch and fight, and as the word said, we got to pan out to God like never before. Another question, are you panting after God like never before? Are you seeking him like never before? Or do we only wait till all hell break loose? We can't continue to afford to wait till all hell break loose then. I want to seek him right now, when I got a little money in my pocket, when all my bills are seemingly paid, when I ain't got no call about my kids acting the fool or none of my loved ones are sick. This is the time that we praise and worship and seek him like never before. Matter of fact, store up praise and worship right now. Store up prayers right now for the time that the devil do come and hit you, because he's coming. Trust me, he's coming. Trust me. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. And guess what? Let me focus on that last part, direct your path. See, if we don't lean to our own understanding and we stay where God say stay at, we'll get the lesson that God wants us to learn, and then we won't repeat that no more. But then God said, I'm gonna put a cherry on top. I'm gonna now direct your path. See, the times that you wasn't hearing from me, the times that you was praying and I wasn't answering, I was putting you, I had you in that place so that when I do start speaking to you, you'll hear my voice all the more clearer. And then when I start directing you, you'll start going where I tell you to go and doing what I tell you to do. And at the end, you're going to hit the mark. At the end, you're going to find what it is that you've been looking for. At the end, you're going to find your way and you're going to run straight into me. See, a lot of people trying to get somewhere, and that destination, they don't know where they're trying to get, but the destination is God. The destination is his son, Jesus Christ. The destination is salvation. Are you seeking for those things, or do you want the riches that's here on earth? I don't care about the riches that's here on earth. I want the riches that's stored up in heaven for me. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. But hey, I just wanted to come and share some nuggets of wisdom, share what God has been speaking to me this morning. And I pray that you hear something that will forever change your life, that would stir you up to continue to seek God, continue to pan after him. And all I ask is that you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't, share this live, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you like. As always, another episode of Real Talk Amongst Men. God bless you guys. I love y'all. Pray for me as I pray for you. Until next time, God bless. Peace out.